I'm pretty ecstatic about the concept of the Thrifty Pig. The execution itself is not so bad either. And the reason I was very, very excited about this one is because it combines two of my favourite Disney things. Disney's Three Little Pigs. The Three Little Pigs is one of my all-time favourite Disney animations, and certainly Disney shorts. And I love Disney's Nazi propaganda, World War II propaganda, anti-Nazi propaganda. And to combine the two in the Thrifty Pig, what's not to love? This was directed by Beebe, and was released in 1941. And the point of this one, of course, is, well, interestingly, we have our three little pigs, and they are building their houses out of straw and sticks. And then, of course, we have Practical Pig, who's building his house out of war savings certificate bricks for a solid defense against the wolf, who is, of course, a Nazi. He is wearing a uniform. There is a swastika on his outfit, his uniform. Very clear that he is the big bad Nazi wolf coming to destroy the homes and lives of Fiddler Pig and Fiver Pig. But Practical Pig has built his house with war savings certificate bricks. And will that be enough to protect him against the big bad wolf? Well, you'll have to watch the cartoon and find out. But I will say the entire point of this, it is propaganda, but it's also an advert. There are quite a few Disney cartoons made by the Canadian board, or made in relation with the Canadian board, to teach them about war bonds, to make them invest their money in war bonds. And when you actually think about that, that seems so un-Disney. It seems like the antithesis of Disney magic. But obviously Disney had a big audience, it had a big reach. It makes sense that they would utilise that for the war efforts and try and do everything they can. In hindsight, it seems a bit odd. The narrative itself, if we ignore the fact that it's kind of a giant ad for war bonds, it's good fun. It's just a very interesting propaganda take on one of my favourite Disney shorts. I just love the Three Little Pigs. Needless to say, I don't think it's as funny as the Three Little Pigs. The Three Little Pigs itself is actually quite a comedic short. This one is obviously a lot more serious, but the R is cute, the animation is adorable, the voice acting is obviously just as good. Pinto Colvig voices one of the Three Little Pigs, as well as Mary Moder and Dorothy Compton. The fabulous Billy Bletcher voices the big bad wolf who represents the Nazis, Nazi Germany. And the message at the end is very blatant. They make it very clear that they're trying to just, push these war bonds. But ignoring that, I really enjoyed it. It's not my favourite Disney propaganda film. There are many others, some of which are fabulous. Some are okay, but I always find them fascinating. If you're interested in this kind of thing, give it a watch. I think you'll at least find it interesting, if not questionable.